announcement. I'm not sure if anybody will read this, but I'm starting an event. It's almost been 3 months since I started creation with ADHD, and I decided to shoot a special episode for Christmas. Well, this episode will feature a seafood Christmas dinner menu, which has friends coming over for food tasting session. Dinner sponsored by none other than myself. Whoever reads this message can drop me a personal message or comment anywhere related to the video to be able to be invited for the event. Limited for the first few people who applied though. Surprise! Well, why am I not even surprised to see an inner manifestation of my imaginary self sitting on my bed just like that? And I just want to say one thing. What's up? You made that post up in Facebook knowing that no one's going to reply, right? Nope. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes, because I'm just a reflection of your inner thoughts. Deep inside, you know that's true, right? Here, take a look at something that only I can do. Okay, fine, but see, the thing is, if I don't try, it won't happen, right? If I try, it might happen. So there's actually a plus point in that. What plus point? Well, at least now there are some people who actually knows about the event. And the reason nobody asked me anything is because they are not keen to be seen in a film with you. I was about to say they might not be interested in a party because they don't feel like they fit inside. Really? Trust me, I'm the only one who can do it. Really. All I have to do is go to people one by one, ask them really nicely, invite them one by one, and someone has to agree to come over. Trust me, it's going to work. I really need someone to come over for Christmas food tasting session. Can you come or not?
Sure, can. But the food must have no fat, no sugar, no salt, no calories.
Hey, I got food testing session. I need you. Can I?
Aiya, don't want lah. No time lah, need to go dating.
I have a Christmas party around. You wanna come along?
No.
Okay, so that's why I need somebody to come over for a video shoot. That's all.
Is it halal certified?
Hey, wanna celebrate Christmas together?
I want to celebrate my husband.
Hey, I buy for you Christmas dinner. You want or not?
Sorry, I have other plan already.
Hey, Christmas party? Okay, no. Hyung, Christmas 같이 보내요?
시간 없어요.
Oh, you're back. So, how did it go? Well, we have actually been discussing ideas and recipes for months and months and months for our YouTube channel, and every time if our ideas collide, you shun me aside. And I feel like a used tissue, you know that? Well, it's kind of unfair for my side, don't you think? Hey, stop. Oh, come on. If you were to make a Christmas episode like that, do you want to imagine what it will look like when people are actually really coming? Look, there's going to be that 1% chance that you're going to screw up and peace and quiet. But come to think of it, what would the Christmas episode actually look like at the rate I'm going on right now? To be honest, I actually tried to invite a lot of people to come over to my place to experience maybe a Christmas party. But no, everybody rejected me. I don't know why, maybe this channel is a little bit too unpopular. But oh well, I'm just gonna continue on with the episode today. Well, I guess I'm going to prepare something which will make them a little bit jealous that they did not come over for this feast. So, well, moving on ahead. Today's special episode is going to be a Christmas episode. Well, it's going to be like a typical normal episode where we actually feature seafood. What we are going to do today is that we are going to make a Christmas menu based on this product. This is a canned crab meat, all the way from Indonesia. Well, that's actually one of the biggest exporters in the world. Well then, let's get to it. Let's create the dish. Alright, introduction time. What exactly is this? This is called the canned crab meat. First, let's take a look at the can, shall we? Crabs. I really like eating crabs actually. But the thing is this. Now let's see. It's written here, wild caught pasteurized crab meat. You can see here it's also right here, claw meat, and one can is worth 454 grams. You can also see here that the allergy notice, blah blah blah, but I'm not allergic to seafood anyways. And you can actually see the importer here, the nutrition facts, and among all the data that you can actually see in the can, I think that the most important data that you can actually find is this. This thing here is written here, the blue swimming crab, which indicates the species of the crab which is inside. Let's introduce a little bit of what a blue swimming crab actually is. The blue swimming crab in Malay is called the ketam bunga, or in English is called the flower crab. In Philippines, they actually call it the aling masak. Well, now that I actually reveal the name of the crab to you, you actually realize that this crab is actually familiar. For those who don't know what this crab actually is, this crab is a crab which is all over Southeast Asia. Well, it's mostly around North Australia, Southeast Asia, Philippines, China, and Southern Japan. The blue swimming crab is widely consumed by the Malay market in Malaysia. Why? Because it is actually the common crab which is actually halal. Why? Because the crab only has the ability to swim underwater. It cannot live on land. This crab meat is actually from Indonesia. Do you know that Indonesia actually exports 16,000 tons of crab meat to the US annually? But actually the truth is they only export only a small amount to Asia. Well, technically because Asia already has the crab in the first place anyways. But then again, I actually think that crab is actually nice to eat because you need to peel the crab before you eat it. So I bought this for a really cheap price. It is almost expiring, but if you ask me, I have no idea what the meat is going to look like in the inside. Well, let's open this can together, shall we? Okay, the moment of truth. I have no idea what inside actually looks like. Okay, you can see that it's written here, pasteurized claw crab meat. What exactly is pasteurized? Pasteurized means that the product has been heat treated. It is actually not cooked, but it is actually heated to the point where it kills the bacteria, and well, it actually makes the life of the product last a little bit longer than usual. Here we go. Let's open the can and see what's inside here. Okay. Wow. Okay, this is the claw meat. Okay, I really wonder what exactly is it like here. Okay, it's really funny that they take a lot of nice claw meats, and I mean the pieces of claw meats, they take it and put it at the top, and minced claw meat, they put it at the bottom. Wow, this is a really funny way. I can't really blame them because it's actually quite difficult to peel crab meat out of its shell anyways. And this industry of the crab meat production actually helped a lot of women because they give them jobs, a lot of jobs. So yeah, I forgive them. Let me open the rest. Okay, I can see like some pieces a bit here. And sometimes there's like bigger chunks, but I can see that only this big piece here is like the nice parts. I guess it's a bit of a scam though. I don't really see the point to be putting this part here. They might as well just put like the whole can to be these parts anyways. Well, not like it matters to me because I already have a plan on what I really want to do with this. So now that we actually dissected the can, I'm going to announce that I'm going to make 3 different dishes with this. The first dish is I'm going to make one thing called the crab meat croquette. The second dish I'm going to make is going to be crab meat salad. I want to make the dressing to become a miso vinaigrette dressing. And the last dish is I'm going to make a crab meat sandwich. Well then, let's get to it. The first thing I'm going to have to do is to cook the crab. First, I'm just going to transfer the crab meat onto a plate. And then I'm just going to steam the crab meat. I'll just put this into the steamer. Probably about 5 or 10 minutes, and that should do. Next, for making the croquette, the first step I'm going to do is to make roasted garlic. I have quite a number of fresh garlic here. Maybe I'm going to make around this much of roasted garlic. So here's a trick to be making a very nice, easy roasted garlic. Here you go. Cut the stem off like this. Olive oil onto a pan. Get some thyme leaf on top. Well, we'll slowly fry the thyme leaf. You don't need to fry that much. Around this much you do. Then put the thyme oil on top of the garlic together with the thyme. And after that, take all of this garlic and put it into an oven. Well, you probably need around like 10 to 20 minutes for this. So here we go. Now this is roasted garlic. I'm just going to discard the thyme away. Well then, peeling is done. And you don't really need to chop the garlic, just use a knife and press everything in. Yep. And that's how you get a really nice roasted garlic paste. So the next step into making the croquettes, I'm going to peel around 3 pieces of American potato. Do not use China potatoes. Well then, let's get on to it. Peeling the potatoes. So I'm going to cube the potatoes, so it's going to be easier to cook later. So the trick to make a really good mashed potato is to boil the potatoes in cold water. And right now I'm just going to add a certain amount of salt. The next thing we're going to have to do is to wait for the potatoes to cook. The potato is pretty much cooked, so I'm just going to pour the potatoes over into a strainer. Going to strain the potatoes out, and I'll just give this a rough mash. A generous amount of butter, maybe around 20 or 30 grams of roasted garlic. Butter and garlic goes in, some amount of heavy cream, salt, and white pepper. Now, the next step is I'm going to put in a certain amount of crab meat. Okay, so I'm just going to put in maybe around this amount of crab meat, and I'm going to fold the crab meat into the mashed potatoes. The base of the crab meat croquettes is almost done. Next, I'm just going to transfer the mashed potatoes onto a white bowl. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to leave this into the freezer or the chiller to let the potatoes cool down. Why? Because there's actually butter inside here. What happens to butter when it becomes cold? It becomes solid, and this will make this mashed potato become solid and moldable as well. Alright, into the freezer. Okay, and here we have it. A really solidified mashed potatoes. Well, it's pretty much a solid form already, and I'm gonna take probably about 30 grams. I'm going to make my croquette to be around this size because I don't want it to be like too big. Here we have it. 1 bowl, flour, egg wash, and breadcrumbs. This is going to be my typical croquette. So here's what, I'm going to repeat this over and over again until I finish the whole mashed potatoes. Alright, done. Croquettes are pretty much breaded nicely. So I'm gonna leave this in the freezer to let it chill again, and then it's ready for frying. Well, as popular demand, crab actually tastes really well with salted egg. So I'm going to make a salted egg mayo sauce. I'm gonna start with some chilies, a rough chopped curry leaf, butter, garlic, chili padi, curry leaf, saute it just a little while, a dash of cooking cream, salted egg powder, white pepper. Just let this melt and we are done. So after this, I'm gonna take this and mix it with some mayonnaise. Well, the salted egg paste has pretty much cooled down by a lot, so I'm going to put in a certain amount of mayonnaise and then just mix. That's all. Salted egg mayonnaise is done. Frying the croquettes, egg pieces will be great. Alright, croquettes done. For the next job, I'm going to be making my miso vinaigrette. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with half a teaspoon of miso paste, mirin, then I'm just going to give this a mix, a dash of olive oil, and some apple cider vinegar. Next, some black pepper. And finally, salt to taste. Next, I have an avocado here. A little bit unripe, but I'll make deal with it. I'm going to mix the avocado into the seasoning. A dash of lumpfish caviar, maybe around this much, and crab meat, maybe around this much. So I'm going to mix all of this, and here I have the base of my salad is done. So right now I'm just going to add some sliced onion here and give this a mix. So right now, the salad base is complete. Next, I'll be making my crab meat sandwich filling. I'll start with my remaining crab meat, diced onions, parsley, diced tomatoes, some lemon zest, lemon juice, black pepper, and a dash of mayonnaise. So I'll just mix this in and I'll have my crab sandwich fillings. Alright, crab sandwich fillings done. Alright, I have a piece of bread here for my sandwich. So first, I'm just going to cut this part open. A rich amount of butter. Toast the bread. Alright, job well done. Merry Christmas from me to myself. And here I have it, the dishes that I made with nothing but crab claw meat, so-called claw meat. But I guess it doesn't really matter whether it's claw meat or body meat because the meat is pretty much minced. So anyways, I think I pretty much screwed up on the sandwich part, but it's still, well, so-called loaded and presentable. Well then, the first thing I want to eat right now is going to be sandwich, because I'm kind of hungry. Here we go. Let's give this a taste test. Crab meat sandwich. Oh, okay, here we go. You can taste the crab all around. It's gonna be like lobster claw roll. Yeah. And overall the bread is really hard and crunchy on the outside and soft in the inside. Overall, this is really nice. I really like the feeling with the crab meat. Although I didn't really put that much crab meat inside and I overloaded the mayonnaise by a little bit, I still can manage to feel quite a number of crab meat flavor inside. I'm just gonna take another bite. A lot of butter, a lot of mayonnaise and a lot of crab. Good. Alright, the next thing I feel like I want to taste, I mean, these two dishes actually looks really nicely and presentable. But because this is a cold dish and this is a hot dish, so I'm going to try this first. Crab meat croquette. Alright. Let me taste the sauce. Sweet and spicy, just the way I like it. Okay. Whoa. Oh, I put too much chili padi in this, but it's fantastic, really. Okay. Putting the sauce in. The texture is fantastic. It's hard and crusty on the outside, but soft and gooey in the inside. It's so creamy flavor. It really has this extremely nice creamy texture. Let me taste it without the sauce. I really could have done better in this dish because I can feel the crab taste, but it's not like it's so noticeable or anything. I mean, the taste and texture of this is fantastic. But I think that the cream and the potato and everything, it covers the crab until I don't really taste that much crab at all. But oh well. At least the sauce is fantastic with really spicy salted egg mayo with garlic. I'm gonna try it together with some salad. That's a bit too much. Alright. Oh, so hot in the inside, really. However, I think I really should have put in more crab inside these croquettes. Next, salad. This dish is called avocado and crab salad. Oh. Oh my god. Thank god nobody came to taste this, but the avocado that I bought is too unripe. I'm going to have a hard time eating this, really. You can feel the cheese, you can feel the salt, you can feel the miso flavor. The salad is pretty much as balanced as all things should be. I really should have bought green apples instead of avocado just now. Something like this should never ever be served in a restaurant. Okay, I'm gonna taste the crab meat by itself with some lumpfish caviar. At least among all the dishes, I can say that this dish has the strongest crab meat flavor among all. And there you have it, my Christmas gift from myself to myself. Alright, what I feel is going to be the best and the worst dish among all. Which is the best or the worst? Okay, this one is definitely out of the question. I mean, the crab flavor is there, but I mean, the dish sucks, really. Let's see, which one would I rather eat? Let's see. Number 1, the best. Number 2, it's good, but not as good as this. And number 3, this one sucks, really. Whew. Crab meat, examples of what you can actually do with it. Well then, I'm going to end my review now while I finish this meal. I'm done eating. There's literally no one here right now and I had to finish the meal all by myself. Great. Well then, in today's episode, we actually experimented with crab claw meat. The taste of the crab is quite, well, it's not bad. Overall, when I taste all the crab meats together, I kind of feel like I have to say that this crab meat actually has this kind of really weird fishy flavor in it. So yeah, that's my overall comment on the crab. The real crab actually doesn't really have this kind of like fishy flavor inside. Overall, the sandwich is like okay. I mean, I like the sandwich. The crab is good. It's just that after you eat too much of it, you feel like the flavor is getting stronger and stronger and stronger in your mouth. It makes me feel that I don't want to eat too much of this. As for the crab meat croquette, I guess you can say that I enjoy that the most because I think that has the most lightest crab flavor. And the salad, I really can't finish it. It's kind of bad. I kind of screw up on that, I admit it. Well, that's the overall conclusion of the crab meat. Well, if you really like this video, hit that like, comment, and subscribe. Well, Merry Christmas again, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye. Well, I guess that's just like our typical episode. Oh well, still building up the channel.